goes on to the runway, and whoosh, up into the yeah.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the captain. My name is Mark Purse. A very warm welcome aboard this British Airways operated flight, the BA 850, going to Warsaw. Well, thank you for boarding nice and properly. Still 5 minutes before our scheduled departure time, so anticipate an on-time departure at the moment. And in the meantime, I shall introduce the crew. Two colleagues on the flight deck this afternoon. Senior First Officer Philip McGawley and Training Captain Chris Brown. In the cabin we have an excellent team of 3 people looking after you, led by Richard. So planning to take off in a westerly direction today, going up the runway that's just behind the aircraft at the moment. Very soon turning right, pointing towards Warsaw, climbing up to 37,000 feet, and the flight time is 2 hours. Weather is fine all the way to Warsaw. So just one safety point then to remind you of aboard this Airbus A319 aircraft. If we do switch the seatbelt signs on again, having previously switched them off during the cruise, then return to your seat straight away, refasten the belt. Enjoy the flight. I shall keep you updated with our progress. Thank you, cabin crew. Place doors to automatic and cross-check.
We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential, as these may differ from any aircraft that you've flown on before. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type, such as brace position and location and operation of doors. In the event of an emergency, low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and being pointed out to you now. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind it may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High heel shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slides. Please ensure that your hand baggage does not block the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you or into an overhead locker. Please place items in the locker carefully, as they may fall out and injure someone. In case of an evacuation, you must move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. Ensure that your table is folded away, with your seat in the upright position and your armrest down. Window blinds must be open in preparation for takeoff, and once again, smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted anywhere whilst on board. This also includes the use of electronic cigarettes in the washrooms, which are fitted with smoke detectors. If you do have any questions, then please do ask one of your gorgeous cabin crew. gentlemen, my name is Richard Smith and it's my pleasure to be your customer service manager on board today's flight to Warsaw. I'd like to take this opportunity to have my personal welcome to you all and welcome back our executive club members and OnBoard frequent flyers. As we've already mentioned, we do recommend that you keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you're seated. However, it must be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is switched on. When it is safe to leave your seats, take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved that could fall out and cause injury. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd once again like to take this opportunity to share some important information about our new hygiene and safe distancing measures in flight. We ask that you stay in your seat as much as possible and avoid walking around the cabin or queuing in the galley areas. Before using the toilets, we ask that you check that the green vacant signs are lit to avoid waiting in line. We require all customers to wear a face mask at all times during the flight. When wearing your mask, it's important that it covers your mouth and nose, such as the masks our team are wearing. If you require assistance or you are feeling unwell, please remain seated and press the call bell in your seat area. This will allow the cabin crew to provide assistance at your seat. Here at British Airways, we take our commitment to your safety, comfort and well-being very seriously. With that in mind, we have worked closely with food and health experts to agree a temporary service which ensures we deliver on that promise. Our service today offers a pre-packed light refreshment with a beverage service. We appreciate your understanding in the circumstances impacting us all, as we take measures to minimise food preparation on board. You are welcome to consume any foods that you have brought with you, and we will continue to assist parents who may need to heat milk for their children. Once again, thank you for your patience and understanding. We are, of course, on hand to help with any questions that you may have. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to sit back, relax, and we hope that you enjoy this flight with us this afternoon.
Gentlemen, as we are now approaching Warsaw, the seatbelt signs will be switched on in approximately 20 minutes' time. To help us prepare for landing, please can you now gather all your personal belongings ready to be put away. If you wish to dispose of any waste, including personal protection equipment, secure this with a sealable disposable bag and hand this to your cabin crew who will be passing through the cabin shortly. Thank you for your assistance.
Started on descent just now for Warsaw. Should be arriving there on schedule at 5:30 this afternoon. weather is lovely at the airfield, very slight breeze from the south, 25 degrees centigrade, and we should be landing more or less in a straight line from our descent in an easterly direction.
Now switched on the fasten seatbelt signs as we will shortly be landing to Warsaw. Please now return to your seat and make sure all your personal belongings are safely put away in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Customers sitting in a front row seat on emergency exit row should place all items in the overhead lockers, leaving the floor area around your seat completely clear. Please check that your table is folded away, your seat is in the landing position with the armrest down, and that your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you are seated by a window and have lowered the blind, please return this to the open position for landing. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices for landing. These must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger items, including laptops, must now be switched off and stowed away safely. Please also take a moment to remind yourself of your nearest exit and study the safety card in your seat area. In the event of an emergency, leave all handbags behind. Ladies and gentlemen, once we have arrived, we'll be disembarking all customers in small groups. Please remain seated until your seat row number is announced. Please also follow the safe distance markers within the airport terminal. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsaw, where the time here is 5:20 in the afternoon. Please do remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. When it's safe to leave your seats, take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved that could fall out and cause injury. Before leaving the aircraft, please make sure that you have all your personal belongings with you, and remember that smoking is not allowed until you've reached the designated area. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Ladies and gentlemen, once the seatbelt signs are switched off, please remain seated and refrain from collecting any personal belongings from the overhead stowages until your row number is announced, as we will be disembarking all customers in smaller groups. Thank you. All of us at British Airways and the OnBoard Lines would like to welcome home our customers who live here in Warsaw and wish those of you visiting an enjoyable stay. For those of you that are travelling on further, we wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey. It's been our pleasure to have you on board this afternoon, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Thank you and a very good afternoon.
the crew doors to manual and cruise train.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask you to remain seated until your row number is announced, as we will be disembarking via row number to ensure we maintain social distancing. Thank you.